Happy New Year, everyone! Happy New Year. Hope you all had a good New Year. And let's get started. This should be the last time I need to do this, because this is match number 20. I suppose this is the first time we face each other on equal footing as participants. Cool. At long last, we will be done with this. Later on, I want to show you guys something on my main file. No, don't worry, it's not another shiny fail. In order to show you what I got, I had to fail the shinies off screen. So don't worry, I won't be failing another shiny in front of you guys. No, keep your bounce away from me. Then again, I wouldn't mind if Lopunny would bounce on me. What? Even though I'm paralyzed and weakened, I guess I'll still Mega. Show us both what you've learned over your long life, Drampa. I have complete faith in you. Is there a Pokédex entry that says how long Drampa lives for? You wanna know something? Tell me why I had a dream where there was a surprise Rogue Mega battle with Rogue Mega Decidui. Tell me why I had a dream. None of us knew there was a secret Mega Decidui battle in this game, and I was doing that. But if I go home having lost, my daughter will be unhappy with me. What did Mega Decidui look like in my dream? Kind of like Feraligator's Mega, just a bigger version. Not necessarily looking like more Rowlet, but literally just a bigger version of Decidui, but with black wings. That's what it looked like in my dream. Congratulations, you now claim victory in 20 reward matches. Just when we thought we needed just only 15, we needed 20. So now that we have done 20, I don't think we need to do any more. Now that we have done 20, this side mission opens up. I don't know why I left the building. I could have just quick traveled while I was still inside. I did not mean to pin that. But yes, we are done with the Infinite Zia Royale, thank God. No more grinding for me, but I'm not gonna lie. In comparison to having to grind for the special scans, I would rather that. At least that I get money. Greetings, I have been expecting you. Lady Jacinthe is waiting for you. Please come to the Society of Battle Connoisseurs battling area. That is quite a mouthful. But if you do the grinding for the special scans, you get Hyper Berries. But you have to keep in mind, I also have to use the Hyper Berries to grind for more. Speaking of Hyper Berries, I'm also running low on berries in my main game that are good for alpha power. And I am still missing a buttload of alphas for my decks. Actually, I should say my collection, not my decks. My dear, you have my sincerest thanks for requesting the Infinite Zero Royale to be held as your reward for reaching rank A. In fact, it delighted me so much that I decided to hold a tournament of my own. It's called Le Super Tournoi de Jacinthe 0, or O. Looks more like a 0 to me. Because a 0 should be more round as compared to a 0 that's more oval. Care to guess what the 0 stands for, or O? Out. Okay, I guess it is an O. I don't know. Out of this world, Oasis, only, ordinary, it's only. Correct. Splendid. Right, I'm not tripping, am I? A capital O? Yeah, capital O is more round than a 0. This is the tournament between only you and me. Thus, Le Super Tournoi de Jacinthe O. No matter how many battles you win, your next opponent will always be me. Furthermore, you may face me as many times as you like, whether or not you manage to win the entire tournament. So, do you understand now? Of course. Oh, using an O in your reply. How clever of you. Now, let us begin. I am certain you will I am certain you will fully appreciate my brilliance only... What? I am certain you will fully appreciate my brilliance once you experience it. Why did I mess that sentence up? Let the tournament begin, as if I'm Shao Kahn. So, the basic premise of this side mission is you battle Jacinthe 4 times in a row. That's it. With the exact same team, too. All I gotta say is, I hope you have a steel type. Because not gonna lie, my Skarmory sweeps this team. So, Skarmory is going to do pretty much all of the heavy lifting against her. Well, actually, except for Mawile, I guess. I don't know, I can't remember her entire team. I know it's mostly fairy types. Or I should say it's only fairy types. Only fairy types. Level 92? Isn't that crazy? Maybe there is some sort of scaling with this. I don't think it was 92 when I fought her last time. Last time being on my main. Then again, I did that weeks ago. So yeah. We shall Mega. So, the battle that you just saw, yeah, expect to see the exact same battle 3 more times. You literally just battle her 4 times in a row. I think she offers to heal up your team? Oh my god! Remember what I just said about my Skarmory sweeping? The agony of what? The agony of defeat is nothing compared to the joy of witnessing such magnificent might. Her line is the exact same every time. A most heartfelt congratulations on your victory. Allow me to heal your Pokemon. Yeah, she does. Your next opponent in the battle is... Wait, your next... I will be your opponent in the next battle as well. Are you ready to begin? Yes. I don't know, the fact that she heals your team in between kind of makes this a little easy. I mean, at the very least, it could have at least made it optional. Like, do you wish for me to heal your team? Yes or no? If you want a challenge. But if you want a way to grind for money and EXP, you can do it this way. So, how's everyone been? Did you guys have a good New Year's? Can you believe the year is already over? Can you believe we're already into a new year? How quickly time flies, am I right? Oh my god. That did so much damage. Part of me is tempted to heal up, but Jacinth will just heal me up afterwards, so it would just be a waste of resources. Waste of resources? Okay, there has to be some sort of scaling, I swear, because when I battled her the first time, I did not lose anything to her. Yeah, I really don't think she was level 90 plus the first time I battled her. Man, can't believe last year was 2020. I think you're off by about 6 years. Can you believe that? That's even worse. 6 years. You know, I saw this video online where this year, what becomes 10 years old? Things like fidget spinners, bottle flips, those have become 10 years old. And this one I saw, I'm just like, holy shit, I forgot all about this. Who remembers the statue challenge? Everyone in a room stands still, you walk around with your camera recording everyone as statues. Who remembers that? I forgot all about that. So when I saw it on a list of things that turned 10 years old this year, I'm just like, holy shit, I forgot all about that. Well, luckily my team is already level 100 and doesn't need any more EXP. Alright, we're halfway done with battling her. Just need to battle her 2 more times. Believe it or not, what I just said makes complete sense. I will be your opponent for the semi-final match as well. Are you ready? Last night I had yet another dinner party. This time it was to celebrate the new year. Along with my family, I had 3 other families over. My uncle and, well, you know, my relatives. My uncle came, my aunt came, my nephew, my cousin came, but my other cousin didn't show up. Turns out she was at her friend's house for a sleepover. And 2 of my dad's friends came with their families. There were a lot of kids over. To be exact, there were 4 little girls over. I think the oldest one was like 8. Oh, can I dodge that? Can I dodge that? No, I did not. Wow, that did very little. Did that dazzling gleam do nothing to me? Well, if you weren't prepared for the side mission, then good luck. She pays good money, at least. I think by now I've already made back all the money I spent on that cup of coffee. Allow me to heal your Pokemon. Why did I read that out loud? I will be your opponent for the final match as well. Everybody get up. It's... Wait, how'd the song go again? I still can't believe how well this song fits with Space Jam. Oh, you want to hear something else? Something regarding a song? Obviously, it's past New Year's now. But when it was around Christmas time, I heard the tune to Jingle Bells. Like, I heard the actual music, but no lyrics. And when I heard it, for the life of me, I just could not remember what the words were. Well, I know now, but at the moment, when I was hearing the tune for Jingle Bells, I just really couldn't remember what the words were. In my mind, I was thinking, what were the words again? So in my mind, instead of, you know, Jingle Bells, I was thinking it went kind of like Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa comes to town. And then I was thinking to myself, that doesn't sound right. And then I finally remembered, oh, the song is Jingle Bells, not Santa Claus. Well, what's the harm in Mega-ing now? Mega-ing. Maybe that's the harm? I was kind of hoping that wouldn't be the case, but it's fine. I don't have a Mega that's good against this thing. Because my Megas are either fighting or Dragon types. Well, I just lost my ability to Mega anyway, so who cares? Screw it, I'm gonna Mega as well. Even though that makes me weaker to your fairy moves. But you use the fire move instead. Seriously? Yeah, but the burn took care of it. Congratulations! You are the champion of Le Super Tournoi de Jacinthe. Oh! Now, the victor goes the grandest prize of all. I wonder what Johnstone thought this prize would be. Which is... the right to battle me at any time, forever! Oh, I bet Johnstone was disappointed it wasn't a smooch. Congratulations, from the bottom of my heart, I commend your victory. We got 300,000 for that, and 30 luxury balls, too. So, there you go, there's the side mission. The hell was that sound? Why did it sound so destructive? So, you can come back and battle her anytime you want. But for now, let's get out of here. Okay, give me just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Before I continue, let me show you what it was that I got done, or what I got on my main game. Once again, don't worry, I'm not showing you another failed shiny. I'm gonna show you the aftermath of many failed shinies. So here on my main game, I wanted to show you guys that I got this today. I got a shiny Alpha Charmander. I should probably put that on onto my team. Well, I haven't evolved it yet, I just got it. And yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to show you. I got a shiny Alpha Charmander in my game today. And in the process, I got 2 other shiny Charmanders. So, I know I said that I wanted to shiny hunt Charmander the legit way, quote-unquote. There is no legit way in comparison, but like, I wanted to hunt it in Wild Zone 20, but that was before the DLC. After the DLC came out, I still wanted to hunt it authentically. But then I saw just how fast you can get it in the DLC, and I switched up on the spot. So, what I did was, I did a special scan. I got one that spawned the Charmander line, the Fennekin line, and the Torchic line. Speaking of special scans, I got enough points. Did you see that? I got enough survey points for a special scan. It only took like 5, or dare I say around 6, 7 hyper distortions worth of grinding. So it didn't take that long, thank God. You know, it's no 100,000 points, but still. So on my main game, I got a special scan that had primarily fire types, and I saw this as my opportunity. Good work out there. Just let me plug that data you gathered into the system. So am I just gonna like airdrop it to you? All done. Now we're finally ready to make something happen. What are you waiting for? Run a special scan and see if you can find a rare hyperspace distortion. Please talk to me when you're ready to use the special scan system. Do you want me to run a special scan so we can locate a rare distortion? Yes. Understood. Performing a special scan now! Please don't be something shitty. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, fuck! It's a red one. I'm not doing no stupid red ones. This is a battle zone. I don't do those. Nope. Damn, it was a dud. Oh, that was a waste. Excellent. These pockets of hyperspace Lumios are so elusive, we can't find them without the scan. So there's a good chance you'll find some special Pokemon in there. Wrong. One thing though, you'll have to gather fresh data for each special scan you run. It's a lot of work, but hey, if you, it's you we're talking about. I know you're up to the challenge. I don't want to be though. I don't know if it's scripted or not. On my main game, when I did my first special scan, I also got a red distortion, which is a battle zone, and I didn't touch it. I'm not wasting my time with those red battle zone ones. So I guess no special scan exploration this time. Anyways, back to the story. So my main game, I did a special scan, technically the second special scan, because like I just said, the first one was also a battle zone one like this. So on my main game, I did a special scan, the second special scan. It was one that had fire types. So then I reset it until I got a good donut. What I ended up resetting until I got was I got Sparkling Power 3 all types, and I got Alpha Power 2. What I wanted was obviously level 3 for Alpha Power and Sparkling Power Fire, and I was kind of set to reset until I got that. But then I got what I got, and it's like, you know what? It's good enough. So then I started hunting, and it took me 4 attempts before I got the shiny Alpha Charmander. Oh hey, oh what? Oh hello, you're him, right? My favorite streamer in the whole world posted this photo the other day. Just look at it! Can I actually take a look? Okay. It's too good, right? Canary just chilling on a bench with her Electros. Looking amazing! I want to sit on the exact same bench and get my own shot with Manectric. So I could really use your help. Help me find that bench. Bowz. What, Bowser? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Well, ain't nobody imitating me, that's for sure. Can I take a look at it one more time? Okay. Quasartico's building is in the northeast of the picture. And hold on, what zone is that? That is Wild Zone 7. Okay. So anyways, it took me 4 attempts until I got... Oh, it's right here. Quasartico... Where is Quasartico? Quasartico's over here. So the bench is like somewhere over... somewhere around this area. You know, I'm not going to quick travel there. I'm already there. Wait a second. Isn't the bench like right above us? Because we saw that sign. No, it's like, it's over here. It should be around over here. Question is, I gotta get up there. So it took me 4 attempts. The first attempt, the only thing shiny was the guaranteed shiny Fennekin. Like, one shiny was guaranteed because I got one of the tasks that says catch a shiny Pokemon. And that was a Fennekin. I kept on resetting, nothing else shiny. So, second attempt. Let's see, second attempt. The guaranteed shiny was a freaking Charizard. And then I reset it, like I kept on trying to map travel, quick travel on the map. All I got was a shiny Charmander. So far that's already 3 shinies failed. A Fennekin, a Charmander, and a Charizard. Third attempt, nothing. Nothing at all. I ran around, I map skipped. I couldn't even find the static shiny, the guaranteed shiny, so I don't know what it was. So third attempt, literally nothing. Attempt 4 was when I finally got the shiny Alpha. And when I say attempt, I mean like, I kept on quick traveling on the map until I ran out of calories. I ran out of time. What am I doing? Let me just go up here on this. And on the 4th attempt... No, on the second attempt, yeah. Second attempt, when I was about to run out of time, not only did I fail a shiny Charmander and Charizard, I also wanted to run around to see what else I may have gotten and failed. I got 2 shiny Fennekins and a shiny Delphox. So, in exchange for not spending potentially weeks hunting for shiny Alpha Charmander in Wild Zone 20, I sacrificed 3 shiny Fennekins, 1 shiny Delphox, 1 shiny Charmander, and 1 shiny Charizard to get shiny Alpha Charmander in like an hour or 2. I receive, you receive. I think it's that bench over there on this building. Right? Because we see that sign in the background. We also see one of the Wild Zone 7s. Bench, 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 bench. Why I know see bench? Maybe it's up there. So yeah, in exchange for not spending weeks hunting it, I sacrificed, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6 shinies. I don't like it, but in a way it's better than spending potentially weeks hunting for a shiny Alpha. And I will do it again for shiny Alpha Froakie. See, this is why initially I wanted to hunt them the old way. That is, map skipping in Wild Zone 20 and Wild Zone 5 until I get them. Because any shinies I get, I can at least keep. But not this method, which is why I didn't want to do it in the first place. And also because I did this method... hold on, let me see. I'm starting to think it's actually over on that side. But I gotta figure out a way to get up there. But yeah, I may have my hands on a shiny Alpha Charmander, but, you know, it kind of feels unearned. I did use up berries for it, don't get me wrong. I used up a lot of good berries for it to give myself plenty of time to not only shiny hunt, catch the shiny, and then even do the research tasks and get the points, get the gold Pokeball as well. I used a lot of good berries for that. But still, it kind of feels unearned. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. So what do I do? Do I sit on it? Oh, yeah, I do. It's got the 2 planters in a row, the same buildings in the background, and the mountains. Oh yeah, I never noticed the mountains. Would be nice if we could go and explore the mountains ourselves. This has to be where Canary took her photo. Why don't you sniff the chair to make sure? Come on, no time to waste. We must collect any DNA sample she might have left. Don't I look like Canary sitting here on the same bench she sat on? Can I ask one more teensy thing of you? You want me to take the picture for you? Can you take a picture of me looking like Canary did in the photo I showed you? Don't I gotta stand back for that? I want it to be from exactly the same angle. I can show you Canary's picture again anytime, so let me know if you want to. Why don't you just airdrop it to me like I just airdropped the survey points to Corbeau? Anyways, it seems like I need to be up there, right? Yeah. By the way, how am I looking on... Which, oh yeah, by the way, I got all 4 of these, so we can do the Genesect side mission too. I also need to heal up my team. Does that move remind anyone else of Cannon Bolt? Ben 10? No, just me? I was about to say, where'd the lady go? What the hell was that? What is that? Is that a Talonflame? Why is there a Talonflame there? The hell? Anyways, do I... No, I think it needs to be more over here, because we're able to see the 7, the Wild Zone 7. Yeah, this looks better. Okay, center, center. Put the crosshairs right on her forehead, right between her eyes. I don't think I gotta zoom in, right? No. Okay. Did that count? Do I have to go through my Switch's photo album to show her? Okay, I think I took it a little bit. Oh! Wait, what do I do? How do I do this? I guess it wasn't... I guess I wasn't right. I gotta take it again. I don't know. I kind of feel like, you know, the fact that I hunted it... Yeah, it says A, take photo. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I actually took a picture. Yes, there. Take a picture from right there. You know, it won't say the location. It won't say first met at Wild Zone 20. It'll say first met in hyperspace. So then people will know I took the cop-out way. Didn't actually put the effort in to actually work for it. And even if nobody knows it, even if nobody cares, I care. So will I actually put in the effort to hunt it later on? Probably not. I'll be honest with you guys, once I'm done with this game, like once I'm done this DLC, once I'm finished my decks, my alpha decks, the side missions, and shiny hunting everything I want, I'm done with this game. I can't play this game anymore. I don't want to play this game anymore. Not because I don't like it, I just don't like the DLC. Alright, let's see if you manage to pull it off. Oh my gosh! It's perfect! I look just like Canary! I'm uploading now, and there, it's up! Hey, I wonder who took that picture for Canary. Could it be that anonymous manager of hers? Apparently he's really involved in her work. I guess we have him to thank for having Canary bread and everything. They're not bad, but I'd really rather have Canary keychains or, ooh, an acrylic standee. Maybe someday. Anyway, I'd love to recreate a bunch more of Canary's pics while I'm here in Lumiose. Thanks for your help. Maybe have a seat on the bench and take a load off. See you around. Oh, I'll have a seat, and I'll take something, alright. I'll take a sniff. What? Okay, what other side missions are there? Oh. Honestly, not a lot more. It looks like I've cleaned out majority of it. The rest are, you know, battles. The rest are fetch quests. Which, I'll be honest, I don't think I'm gonna do any time. You again! Ah, if it isn't my muse, back again. Thank you for your help with my romance novel. It's been optioned for a film. Are you serious? Do you know who they signed on as leads? Bryson and Sabrina? Wow, they have some big stars attached. Hey, can I get executive producer, like, please? Wait, what? Whoa, congrats. Can I get any credits in the film, please? Can I even just go under your wing? Can I just see what the movie making process is like in person, please? Then again, you only wrote the book. I don't know how much they would have you involved with the actual filming. For my next tale, I'm thinking, A mystery novel. I'd love to have your help once again. I have an idea for a Pokemon my tale shall require. Could you assemble them for me? First, I think we'll need an Alpha Pokemon again. Second, a normal type. Alright, bet. Third should be a Dark type. Alright, fourth should know the move Teleport. Oh, jeez. Fifth should be a Fighting type. Okay. So he said an Alpha, a Normal, a Dark. I should probably heal up my team. Okay, so let's see. Alpha. I have an Alpha Trev. No, that's not Alpha. That's the female. Alpha. Well, hold on. Alpha Furfro. Yeah, he said normal type. You can't count for both. Well, Drampa's also a normal type. He said Alpha, Normal, Dark. This is gonna get so confusing. Dark type. He said Teleport, and then a Fighting type. So Emboar can be the Fighting type. I need something with Teleport, if I even have any. Let's see, known move. Nothing! Okay, so I need to catch... let me come over to... Is it here? Yeah. Because Kadabra's here, and Kadabra can relearn Teleport. Okay. I think that's everything I needed. Now I don't even remember where that guy was. Okay, let's see. Which is your Alpha? Furfro. Normal type, Drampa. Dark type, Greninja. Pokemon that knows the move Teleport, that'd be Kadabra. Fighting type, Emboar. You managed to assemble the ideal cast of characters for me. I cannot thank you enough. Now, allow me to sketch out the plot of my grand mystery novel. You don't even need me to show you them in person. Like, why couldn't you just Google some of the typings and stuff that you need? Our setting is in a mansion deep in the mountains of the Kalos region. It is owned by famed millionaire Furfro. It also currently houses 3 guests and a certain treasure. The first of the guests is a trainer by the name of Drampa. Then there is our millionaire's former flame, Greninja, and a jewel collector named Kadabra. The mansion's butler, Tawny, is unobtrusive yet ever-present, seeing to all the guests' needs. One evening, the guests are all called together to a very special room of the mansion. This room serves as a giant safe, so fortified that the move Rage Fist would not crack its defenses. So explains the butler Tawny. Did I miss something between this character having a connection with Tawny? In the safe's center, lovingly displayed in pride of place. Yeah, displayed in pride of place, shines the grandiose jewel known only as Embor's Tear. This mythical treasure is rumored to have been a gift from the former king of the land, AZ. The mansion's owner gazes upon it regularly, every morn and eve, to sustain their spirits. The sun has barely risen the morning after this showing, when a terrible howl echoes through Furfro's mansion. The guests gather in front of the safe room that contained the treasure, drawn by the awful noise. And there the millionaire cries out, "My treasure has been stolen!" One of my guests must have done it! Resenting the accusation, Greninja demands, "Why us? Why not your butler?" But the butler, Tawny, has a cast iron alibi. Christ almighty. She'd been playing cards with her employer all night. Drampa and Kadabra readily agree to a search of their persons and belongings. But even after the butler inspects all the guests, there's still no trace of the stolen jewel. Only Drampa was found carrying anything, no more than a Pokeball, a perfectly normal item for a Pokemon trainer to have. So who stole the treasure? So who stole the treasure known as Embor's Tear? Drampa, Greninja, Kadabra. Oh shit, who did he just say has the Pokeball? Oh shit. I was reading, but I wasn't paying attention. Ability to conjure an alibi. You're right. Oh crap. I was reading out loud, but I wasn't paying attention. Did he say Kadabra? Shit! Tisk tisk, really? Was the trick a bit too difficult for you to work out? I assume in his story it was inside the Pokeball. A normal item for an average trainer to have, but I didn't pick up on the name he said. The evil trainer had left one of their Pokemon in the room to wait until everyone was gone so it could steal the treasure for its master. When everyone began to gather at the room the next morning, the lachrymous lout quietly called the Pokemon back to its Pokeball, concealing both it and the treasure to cover their tracks. You know, they've never actually been clear with that, but I guess so. If a Pokemon holds something, then that item would go into the Pokeball too. So if it's a priceless gem, yeah, that would work. Wonderful, isn't it? Such a bold and elaborate setup, worthy of a criminal genius. It's a masterpiece. Wasn't it a bit obvious? You know what? Sometimes obvious is what we need. Just look at the Knives Out movies. Now that I think about it, I wonder if I somehow overlooked a weakness in my airtight plot. That would be disappointing. That's why you have writers proofread it. Not just one, you have several proofread it and, you know, point out any flaws, any plot holes, any issues. Yet, it's all thanks to your tireless support that I've been able to craft such creative novels. Do I get any sort of residuals? You must be my greatest fan, willing to go so far above and beyond to support my writing career. To show you my gratitude, I'd be happy to remix any of my tales for you, featuring whatever different Pokemon you wish to cast as the main characters. Just speak to me whenever you're ready to experience more of my masterful storytelling. Damn, he offered to just switch up names for me. Didn't even offer to credit me at all. Okay, let's put my team back together. My dead team. And also, let's go heal my team real quick. Oh, you know something else I forgot to show when I was on my main game? I'm at like almost 850 large EXP candies. So that kind of tells you just how many Mega Shards I've gotten. To the point I'm almost maxed out. Okay. Get that pin off of there. Okay, let's do a quick double check. If there's no more of these loose side missions, then we have a couple things that we can do. My Pokemon, Palisand, is solid as anything. If you can defeat my Palisand in 30 seconds or less, then I'll admit you've got the goods. A sub 30-second loss? When you're ready to lose to my Palisand, just say the word. I kinda don't know if I can do this. Because this thing looks big. This might be an alpha. Let's see. "30 seconds. Is there a timer on the screen? I really wish I can Mega Evolve my Greninja. Yep, it's an alpha. Oh. Ah, doing hypnosis, huh? Okay, I see your, okay, I see your strategy there. Was that 30 seconds? Wait, if I don't defeat you in 30 seconds, what happens? So you grasp how to topple the solid wall of my Palisand with the right moves. I kind of just brute forced it. How much time did you take? A whopping 18 seconds! Wait, only 18 seconds? Does that mean you passed my challenge? You defeated my pal Palisand, and you didn't even need more than 30 seconds to do it! I admit it, I gladly do. You are a truly great trainer. Even the Palisand just said loss. Alright then. Well, at least that was easy. What else is there? Yada 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 yada. I'm pretty sure some of these, yeah, these ones are just the ones that I need to actually go into and battle. I know there's one here I haven't done yet, but let me just check, you know? Let me just double check. Because I know that one in there, that one I need to battle. I'm pretty sure this one is as well. I know this one is. Okay, let me check what this one is. Wait, unless this is the one I'm thinking of, the one that is kind of stupid. Wait, let's see. Let's go in and take a look. Because I'm trying to think, how did I start that one again? I see no distortion in here, that's good. You ever notice this building has no flight of stairs? This elevator is the only way up and down. There's no stairs. So if anything were to happen to the elevator, you're screwed. No, I think this is. This is the one I'm thinking of. It's bad news time! Listen, you won't believe this. I found a hacked Pokeball. Pokeballs can be hacked? Ah, I suppose you wouldn't know. Pokeball hacking was something Team Flare looked into back in the day. Our scientists develop a way to infect the Pokeball with a computer virus and mess with it in different ways, even render it unusable. Awful, right? Imagine what a nightmare it would be for Kalos if this technology got out. Well, I'm sure someone out there is also thinking of doing that. And now it's give you a task time. That's the hacked Pokeball. Would you believe it's got the Pokemon called Volcanion inside? I'd love to know how a mythical Pokemon got... Wait. I'd love to know how a mythical Pokemon that rare got caught in the first place, but I digress. Since this Pokeball's hacked, it's unusable now. I want to let Volcanion out, but once I do, well, Volcanion will be out. It'll probably be battle time. And that's your time to shine, lackey. Once I set Volcanion loose, catch it again. But in a ball that actually works this time. Let me know when you're ready to take on and catch Volcanion. Okay. Speak to Maple and take on the unleashed Volcanion. Wait till you see this. If you haven't seen this yet, take a look at this. Ready to take on Volcanion? Got the right Pokemon and items with you? Got the guts? Yeah, I got him. Good for you, my brave little teacher's pet. Now let's get going. There's just one minor problem. I've whacked together a device that should let us wipe out the virus so we can open the Pokeball without destroying it. But... Uh-oh. Well, since the Pokeball's got such a mighty Pokemon in it, I had to use creative methods to find a way to get the thing open. I can basically guarantee that once Volcanion gets free, you're going to be dealing with one angry, powerful opponent. But you've got nothing to worry about, because I went and called in a Volcanion expert to help us. There are Volcanion experts? You found someone like that? Man, Volcanion has, like, nothing to it. Even the movie with Volcanion... Yeah, that's, nothing really. So, like, the Volcanion experts out there. Right. Oh, I'm the Volcanion expert. I've jogged through every street in this city, so I knew the quickest route here from Lumiose Press. Did you run past Shiny Hunter's Road? Whatever I named it. You remember Miss Yvonne from the ZA Royale? Well, she's an associate editor at Lumiose Press. She found a top secret memo about Volcanion. The person who wrote this memo about the secret of Volcanion's power had this to say. In order to cause a steam explosion powerful enough to blow up mountains, the Pokemon must have an organ with an extremely high temperature that can instantly vaporize water into steam. They also talk more about how great its power can be, enough to change Kalos' geography. In the southern part of the Kalos region, there seems to be a custom to revere Volcanion as a nation-building Pokemon. Ah, you mean Southern Kalos? The place that we never got to visit? What's more, people seem to believe that a steam explosion caused by Volcanion created the plane where they live. It sounds ridiculously powerful. Wrong. It's true that there once was a huge mountain range in southern Kalos, until it was obliterated in a massive explosion of unknown origin. Smells like Volcanion to me. This isn't making me thrilled about what could happen what could happen when it gets out. But no matter what, we can just leave it stuck in a hacked Pokeball. Wait, we can't just leave it stuck in a hacked Pokeball. You know, I know this is easier said than done, but the Pokemon world has creatures that can literally time travel. You know, you would think that with that ability, you could easily just know things for a fact that happened in the past. But I say that as if getting your hands on a Celebi or Dialga would be easy. So with that, I guess it's time to introduce you to this lab's basement. What? There was a basement to this place? I guess so, because... Look at this! Hey, you copy? Yvonne and I are gonna be cheering you on from outside that room. We would come in with you, but you know, we like staying alive. Damn! Now toss out that Pokeball with Volcanion in it. Wow, can't even do a throwing animation. Yeah, that sure looks like one feisty opponent. Good luck in there. Look at this fucking battle area that we've been put into. This is the basement! You couldn't even turn on the lights for me? Look! Look at this place they have me battling in! Anyways, for the first time in history, you're able to catch Volcanion yourself and in whatever Pokeball you want. You know damn well I don't care about that. You know I only care about finally being able to catch this in a regular Pokeball for my living dex. I can't remember exactly what it is. Well, this is a mythical, so it's going to be a little hard to catch. I think if you fail to catch Volcanion, you don't get another chance. I don't remember if that was Volcanion or not. And that was a lot of dialogue that I just went through, and I don't really want to go through it again. Oh, believe me, this isn't the only mythical we can catch. Believe that! Remember how long it took me to catch Diancie? Look at this room they put us in. All these years of waiting to finally be able to catch Volcanion for yourselves, for ourselves, look at this! You know what? I'm not giving them enough credit. They had the courtesy to give us a blue square. You know? We should be very thankful for that. I mean, just look at all the effort they put in, you know? I can't believe they really thought this was a good idea. They actually greenlit this. They actually put this out. They made me pay money for this DLC. And this is what I got. I don't have that many Pokeballs, I just realized. You know, when this Pokemon was brand new, and we didn't even know this thing's official pronunciation yet, I always thought it would be pronounced Volcanion. Volcanion? I always thought that sounded better, but then the movie made it be pronounced Volcanion. Volcanion, Volcanion. Maybe it's just a me thing, because it was in my mind. I always thought Volcanion sounded even better. Sounded cooler. But then again, this is also the company that officialized Jupiter. Isn't it also kind of stupid that, to this day, this is the only fire-water type we have? You want to know another missed opportunity I thought regarding this thing? You know how this thing's shiny is a very ugly yellow? Man, if I was in charge of what the shiny looked like, I would literally just swap the colors. The red parts would turn blue, the blue turns red. That's what I thought and hoped the shiny would be, and then we got that atrocious yellow version that we actually have. Like, think about it. Picture this, but then it gets the Lightning McQueen effect. All the red turns blue, all the blue turns red. Wouldn't that just look so much better? A blue Volcanion as the shiny? Wouldn't that have just been perfect? But no, they gave us a yellow. Here, let me try damaging it a little bit more, because at this point, what do I got to lose? I run out of Pokeballs, I gotta restart anyways. I wonder, is this thing's only weakness electric types? Because water and fire, doesn't it go neutral to grass, rock, ground? But doesn't it keep the electric weakness? Is this thing's only weakness electric? Unless I'm forgetting something else. Oh! Ding, ding, ding! Yup, you did it! To the victor goes Volcanion! Strange how even the most riled up Pokemon will chill out once you catch it, huh? Wow, they still didn't turn the lights on for me in this basement. I really can't believe they thought that was a good idea. Just a pitch black room. Oh, sorry, with a blue square. My pulse is still racing from watching you go toe-to-toe with a mythical Pokemon. If I could perhaps ask one small favor in return for the info I've provided, give me that Volcanion. Would you mind letting Volcanion do away with some... what? Would you mind letting Volcanion do away with some parts of Lumiose? Just enough to clear a nice long track of a marathon. She wants me to destroy a block for a path! Yeah, no, that's not happening. I was only joking, of course. Anyway, I think I can get a fantastic article out of all of this. My editor-in-chief won't believe her eyes. On that note, time to jog back to work. Lumiose Press won't wait for me. I kind of get how Volcanion must have felt, losing its freedom thanks to Team Flare's misdeeds. Not that my gilded cage is exactly the same as being stuck in a hacked Pokeball. At least now Volcanion's got a new partner. And you get to show it all kinds of interesting stuff to see and do, the way only a Pokemon trainer can. I've gotten to see some pretty neat things thanks to you and your buds too, I guess. What a ride. Now get lost, kid. Till next time, maybe. She is one full of personality lady now, isn't she? Jeez, if this is how she is, imagine the other Team Flare ladies. Okay, let me heal. Let me buy more Pokeballs. And what say you if we go get another mythical, huh? Doesn't that sound fun? Okay, so first, Pokemon Center. Or in this case, I suppose more like a Pokemon healing store unit. There are Pokemon centers in every corner of the city as if they're 7-Elevens. Okay, now if we simply go over here... I forgot to buy Pokeballs. Screw it, let's buy more. Okay, now, if we go over here... As I pick up the items... We go to this shady guy in the middle of an alleyway that has absolutely nothing suspicious about him. First of all, I already got one of each of these, and I already bought everything he has, all the TMs he has. Well, except for this one. Yeah, because I saved this one to buy on screen, but yet I don't have enough right now. You know what? We can fix that. Because if I go over here to Quasartico... Yeah, I kind of forgot I saved the last one to buy on screen. Come over to Quasartico, pick this up, and there's a ton over here. There, that should give me enough. Okay, back to this guy. There we go, now we have all of them. You really don't need to buy any of these. Unless you want to. I never use them. And also, to my surprise, you can actually buy more than one of these. For some reason, if you wish. So because I already have all of them, I've got the drives. Look at that. You got all 4 drives. That took some effort. You've earned my special bit of intel. Get ready for a beep from your Rotom phone. It's about to get some intriguing information. Go on, check out the location I sent you. Alright, shady stranger I met in an alleyway. I'll do exactly what you said and go to the location you told me about. Anyways, where'd I go? What, is it this? No. I actually don't know where he wants me to go. I'm assuming... Wait, was this here before? No, it was. Where do I go? Is it? No, this is the one where... No, that's not it. Oh, it's here. I actually don't know what's about to happen, so I should save the game. Ugh. He wants me to go to a window on the side of a building. How did he know? Enter the hyperspace. Damn, that is a 5-star side mission too. Guess we're gonna need a kick-ass donut for that. I swear, if I waste my berries on this, I'll be so pissed. Because that's a 5-star. And yes, I did see Tawny has a side mission too. I heard online that her side mission's really difficult. I haven't seen it yet, actually. I haven't done it or seen it yet. Well, 5-star, I suppose. Don't hold back. There. 8 of my most fattening, calorie-high berries. Catching power, resistance power, special defense power. Great, none of which I care about. I swear I just wasted my stuff. I just wasted my materials. This is why I'm not excited to do these hyperspace side missions. I actually gotta use my berries for them. If I wasted my berries on this, I will be so pissed. I only get 7 minutes for this, too. Even the best berries there are only gives me 7 minutes. And look at that, we made it back to hyperspace New Moon Island. And wow, they don't waste any time wasting your time. Where do I go? Ah, the path right in front of me, of course. At least I get points for this. Wow, how nice of it to waste my time. It actually takes up time for me to get over here. And it's Genesect! Did I even save the game? That's it! That's Genesect! Where'd you come from? Why did you get to come in without a donut? Catch it! Do you hear me? Catch it! And you already know, if you run out of time, too bad! I think this might also be the first time in history, main series history, where you get to catch Genesect yourself. I don't think that was the case in Black 2 and White 2. I can't remember. And aside from being able to raid for it in Pokemon Go, which I'm not counting for this exact instance. Wow, that did a lot. You know, my friend actually asked me... Oh, my fucking god. I got it right away. I used so many berries. I used the best berries and all the time is wasted. Ugh. There goes all of my berries. Those were some of the best berries in the game, and I just wasted it. All the time left over, wasted. Look at you, quite a feat. I was hoping Genesect would be a little harder to catch, so I would justify the berries I used. Wasn't that an interesting time? I'll be around if you want to trade more. Don't be a stranger. Well, I guess since I got all this leftover time, I may as well just casually walk back. So a friend of mine did actually ask me, am I going to play the whole game, play the DLC 4 more times so that I can get 5 Genesects, get one of each form? And I said absolutely not. I do not want to touch this DLC ever again. Now, if we had the ability to shiny hunt for them, then perhaps. But since these are obviously shiny locked, absolutely not. You are out of your mind if you think I'm going to play this DLC 4 more times and get every form of Genesect. You know what that entails? Not only do I have to beat the whole game, I would also have to beat the entire DLC's story. And then I have to do the side mission. I am not playing the DLC 4 more times, or technically 3 more. Since this is 1, my main is 2, so I technically need 3 more if I were to do that. Nope. No, I will not. Like I said, once I'm done with this game, I'm putting it down. Once I finish my living decks, once I finish my alpha decks, once I finish shiny hunting the things I want to shiny hunt, I'm done with this game. I'm not playing this game anymore. I hate this DLC that much. Even casually walking back didn't waste as much time as I thought. Can I just with the time I have, with the berries I use, just admire this place? Look at this. They actually did reuse the hyperspace New Moon Island setting. They modeled all this to be used twice. But yet it's still in the game's code. I'm surprised they don't use this setting for like an online ranked battle. Let's stop wasting time. Let's get out of here. You know, they just don't reuse it except for this. I think this is the only other time in the game that setting gets used. Anyway, so let me think. There are 3 other Mythicals. One of them be like 2 of them being Meloetta and Keldeo, but those are special scans. And I think this is the only other Mythical we have. I'm pretty sure. Well, I guess today we're just doing Mythicals. And since that is another 5-star, will I learn my lesson and not use the most valuable berries there are in this game? No. Even though I don't think you need to catch this one, I think all you need to do is simply defeat it in battle. If this is the one I'm thinking of. Oh, I can't quick travel to it, of course. Is it in here? If not, then it's on the roof. It's on the roof. How do I get to the roof? No, this isn't high enough for me to get up there. How do I get up there? Okay, maybe I can jump from that building to here, but how do I get to the roofs of here? Maybe if I go here, perhaps I can jump this gap. Wait, go over here. No, it doesn't look like I can exactly get to there. So how do I get over there? Nah, no. Unless I go... which... I don't know, I kind of doubt it, but let's go give it a try. Oh, look, there's a bridge. So at least that lets me know. But... then again, how do I get from here to there? This ain't gonna work. I don't think their scaffolding's high enough. Well, when in doubt, look it up. Wow, you know what? That's not even the side mission I'm thinking of. You know what? No. You know what? Yes. I was thinking, do I reload the save to get my berries back potentially? But then I thought, no, I'm probably gonna need to use them anyways. But then I thought, yes, restart to get them back in case you don't need it. Which I probably do, but whatever. Wait, then what's the one I'm thinking of? The one that Tawny said that said Tawny's side mission is really hard. Wow, that's not even the one I'm thinking of. Ooh, you know what? If I do this, then I'm very close to getting the next the special scan. Wait, no, not boxes, satchel. Well, crap, I still have it. It's okay, because I actually do need it. Okay, so to do the one that I was thinking of, not the one that I was trying to get to, however you get to it, it actually starts here. And you actually do talk to her. Hey, I was tidying up AZ's room and found something interesting. It's called a prison bottle. Wasn't it called the prism bottle? What's wrong, Hoopa? Could hearing about that bottle have frightened you? I wonder what could be the matter. Hey, emergency! This weird distortion suddenly appeared. There's some bizarre energy pouring out of it. It doesn't seem to be connected to Rogue Mega Evolution, but still, whatever is at the center of that power makes my hair stand on end. The center? Why so worried? There's something deep inside that, deep inside the distortion, right where the energy readings are strongest. Whoa. It looks like Hoopa! So yeah, you better get on this. Get surveying. What in the world is going on? Excuse me. I have a feeling that whatever has Hoopa so afraid is related somehow to that strange distortion. And Hoopa seems uneasy at the mere mention of another Hoopa. I hear you. Is that flower on the counter meant to be in respects for AZ? Did I just never notice it was there? Since it affects Hoopa, let's consider this request as coming from Ansha. My gut tells me you should hold onto this prison bottle just in case, and my gut is right about 20% of the time. I didn't know that dialogue. 20% of the time. Perhaps you should get your gut checked. I'd say you better go scope out that distortion. Hopefully, that can help put Upa at ease, too. Just ignores what Ansha says. The Jinn Unbound. 20% of the time, 100% of the time. Anyways, where was it? It was this one. But yes. Yes, my gut is 20% right 100% of the time. Now I'm just getting further away from it. And now I'm back where I started. It's not above. It's not above. Oh, do I enter? No! Sorry, I gotta cut off this banger of a track, but I gotta find where that is. Well, once again, when in doubt, you look it up. Okay. So I need to reach this spot from above. So if we go to this hall elevator, not that. And remember, everything I'm catching, yes, I do need it. It's going towards my living dex. Everything on my main game is going towards the living... Wait, no. The actual, like... The Pokédex for the game. But these ones here are going to be separate. These ones are actually going towards my living dex in home. So yes, I do need to catch these. And yes, they will be in regular Pokeballs too. Okay, so I need to get over there. Imagine shopping and you see a guy run on the rooftop. Like, you can see it through the windows. Yeesh. The city's gotten foggy. Let's hope the TVs don't be able to... Well, don't become walk-throughable tonight. I really wish I had a bug type. Restrain Hoopa Unbound. It doesn't even say catch. Oh, excuse me, Hoopa. Let me just take this phone call real quick. Yes? There's no mistaking it. That right there in front of you must be Hoopa. But it's definitely not the same as Ancha's little buddy. It's on a different level of power. Watch out! So I think I just need to battle this thing, just knock it out, not even catch it. Man, I used way too many good berries for this. Pretty sure all I need to do is knock this thing out. Hyperspace Fury? Is that what that move was just called? Is that a new move? Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Whoa, did you just defeat that hyperspace version of Hoopa? Quick, use the prism bottle, now! Let me guess, not gonna animate it? Now that it's been bound, Hoopa seems ready to admit defeat. Yeah, it won't even let me... It won't even let me throw the ball, even if it will fail. Hoopa seems to want to go with you. You decided to take Hoopa along. You already got Ancha's Rayquaza. What, did you expect to get Ancha's Hoopa as well? Yeah, I definitely used too many good berries for that. Whoops. Well, now I know on my main file I'm not going to use as many good berries. Hey, one's bigger! You know, you don't really ever see two Mythicals. There's a debate whether or not there's more than one Legendary, but more than one Mythical, that's something else entirely. I did a little more research on Hoopa, and the Prism Bottle, I keep saying Prism. Prison Bottle, while you were... Wait. I did a little more research on Hoopa and the Prison Bottle while you were out investigating. It seems like the Prison Bottle was used long ago to clamp down on Hoopa's power so it wouldn't go rampaging all over. What exactly did you do to research? Did you use the internet? Kinda seems like what I was saying before. Like, why couldn't you guys just Google the descriptions of Pokemon and figure out what it was? You know? Like when we were trying to figure out which Legendary Ancha saw. The form of Hoopa you battled in hyperspace is called Hoopa Unbound. That's how it looked before its powers were sealed away. Apparently my Hoopa takes the form known as Hoopa Confined. The wild thing is, the prison bottle doesn't just seal Hoopa's powers, it can unseal them too. You can use it to change Hoopa confined into Hoopa unbound. Though Anxious Hoopa doesn't seem like a fan of the prison bottle, so it probably won't change forms anytime soon. If Anxious Hoopa was that big, then the donuts won't be filling anymore. You'll need to eat like 10 times. That's right, please don't go waving the prison bottle at my poor Hoopa. Still, I'm glad we found out about it. Now I know so much more about Hoopa than before. And in a way, that's kinda all there is to know about Hoopa. There you go, Hoopa! We got 3 Mythicals today. Okay. And like I said, I'm only 5,000 points short of the next special scan. And I could probably knock that out with just one 4-star. So let's do that. Let's do one and then get another special scan. Should I do a small, a small, or should I do a medium? Small is more condensed, but I'm afraid I might not get 5,000 points. There is also Greninja, which, I could easily just shiny hunt for a shiny alpha in one of these and not in a special scan. But screw it. I'm not going to hunt it right now. You know what? Small's easier, so let's do a small. A small. But I will need the calories. Well, since I have more of these, there. Just a random assortment of calories. Catching, move power, and encounter. Apparently encounter doesn't put more Pokemon on screen. It just lowers the time of respawn. Ugh. I really wish my beloved Decidueye was in this game. "7 minutes, that's more than enough time, I hope. It should be, this is a small distortion. But, this being a small one, wait, is this a sewers one? No, it's not. It being this one! Well, we know Pokemon kinda lose their minds here. Why was that so loud? What has spotted me? You would think Pokemon would put out an update to fix this issue. But this is Pokemon we're talking about. They never put out updates to fix bugs in their games. See? I'm gonna actually save the game because I need to catch 6 species, and that Greninja counts as one of them. And you know that Greninja is not gonna be easy to catch. That is not the Pokemon I meant to send out. Well, at least catching it was easy. As polished as this game is, as crazy as that is to say, because this game is actually quite polished for Pokemon standards. Yeah, it's still rather undercooked. It could have used more time. You know what's kind of crazy to think about regarding Pokemon's no bug updates mentality? In the past, you know, old consoles, limited technology, Game Boys and whatnot, the game had to be complete. And any bugs in the game, that's that. There is no internet update. The issue with the internet updating games nowadays is that, well, developers, they put out half-baked games that are clearly incomplete, and then give us patch notes and updates later on that actually fix the game. Pokemon does none of the above. Pokemon does not put out fully ready games, nor do they put out patches and updates to fix the games. Pokemon does their own thing by doing none of the above. And yet we keep giving this company more and more money. Okay, I'm kind of running low on time. I need to catch 2 more species, and one of them is probably a Simipour that is not even here. You know, all that did was reduce the number of spawns that could have been a Simipour. Okay. When you get nothing, even crumbs... when you get nothing, even crumbs seem like a feast. I need that 6th species. I don't know what the 6th species would be if not a Simipour. I got Frogadier and Greninja. Did I get Staryu and Starmie? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Staryu and Starmie. Only other possible species would be a Simipour. Every time I'm in this... Oh, I need to pick up the items. Every time I'm in this specific area, this specific hyperspace, I see the Pokemon I want and I run up to it. You know what I think of? I think of that scene in Subspace Emissary where Mario runs up and attacks Link for thinking he just killed Peach. Or vice versa. Link running up, trying to attack Mario. I think of that cutscene. Every time I run up in this specific place to catch the Pokemon I need. I can even hear the Brawl theme playing. Come on, I need one more, I need one more, I just need one more. And of course this place is devoid right now, there's one up there. There. You wanna know what is so stupid about this game? You see Pokemon get stuck behind spaces all the time. And in this place particularly, they just don't... They do their own thing. They run into areas, they get stuck. If you want a team of alphas, their hitboxes are bigger, thus they get stuck in places easier. Aren't you glad that this Pokemon game costs more than the average, and they charged you so much for the DLC? A DLC that was announced before the game even came out? Make no mistake, that Volcanion battle you saw earlier in that pitch black room, I paid for the privilege to do that battle. Okay, there was nothing else up here. Okay, whatever. We got enough points, so let's get out of here. Can I make it before the points run out? Nope. Or the calories. Alright, let's see what the next hyperspace special scan is, and then probably call it for tonight. We are getting close to the end of the game. Because once I run out of side missions to do, then that's it. Your hard work is much appreciated. Now that you've earned enough points, we are ready to conduct a special scan. If you don't mind, come along to the boss's office. We can go over the details there. That dialogue is the same, I believe, for every time you get 25,000 points. Was there another side mission over at Hotel Z just now? Hello, big man. Do another scan, please. Wait, what? Oh, yeah! I'll lose track of my current one. I don't want that red one. Disgusting. Okay. This better not be it. Nope, I think that is it. Am I tripping, or is... Nope, I think that is it. Because this was... Oh, I'm blind. It's another Battle Zone one. I was about to say, I could have sworn that was already there. Nope, I am blind. It's this one. Well, I clearly won't be doing any of these Battle Zones. Because that's just a waste of my time. Well, that was a waste. That was an absolute waste. Yeah, I'm not doing the battle zones. No. Oh. Wait. Oh, it's this one. I don't think I have time to do that one today. I think I know exactly what this side mission is. But it's going to have to wait for next time. How many side missions am I missing exactly? I think there's now 200. I have 185. Yeah, a lot of these require me to catch something, of which I don't want to do. And then there's still the handful of these that I don't have yet. So add them all up. I should be shy of 200? And we've seen before that doing some unlocks more. And I don't know which ones unlock more. Okay. I guess I'll call it for tonight. So, we no longer need to grind for the infinite Z Royale points, which is nice. Unless there is more that I don't know about. But we do need to grind for the hyperspace survey points. If it's not grinding for one thing, it's grinding for another. Before I go, let me just see, because I haven't done this yet. Okay, first of all, yeah, I'm close to being maxed out on large EXP candies. Alright, let's evolve my big-ass Charmander. Charmeleon, the form that nobody cares about. Behold, a shiny Alpha Charizard. Oh! Look at this big dragon. I mean, sorry, flying. Now, I'm only missing the second black shiny Alpha with red accents. Greninja. Look at this. Look at this beast. Oh my god. Shiny Alpha Charizard. I worked not very hard for this. You can even hear the wings flap. So I even looked it up too. I looked it up, not like I really care. I looked it up. Which nature is best for Charizard in this game? I think it's Adamant if you want Charizard X, and then Y, something else. I got a relaxed nature. I don't know, I'll probably use a Mint on this, not like I really care about natures. But, correct me if I'm wrong, the one thing that kinda makes me question Mints to change natures, does it not change the text? If I were to use an Adamant Mint on this, would the text not change to Adamant by nature? I don't think it does. Because if it doesn't, then how do you know what nature it is? I don't know. Anyways, so I got Shiny Alpha Charizard and Shiny Alpha Discount Charizard. Alright. That'll be it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys next time. Happy New Year. Goodbye.